All right, hello wine drinking people. It's Saturday, May 1st. Well, actually, it's still the 30th, but we're going to shoot this show kind of in advanced photography, so it's actually going to happen tomorrow. So the What I Drank Last Night section is the Chateau Yquem that we'll be drinking tonight. We're going to take a look into the future to see how these wines have shown, and we do have quite a few of the wines that we will be drinking available, so I've put them on this offer. Chateau Yquem is the most prized wine from the Sauternes region of Bordeaux. Sauternes is a region, well, there's also one called Barsac right next to it, that they make the world's greatest sweet wines. And this used to be the reference point for Bordeaux. These wines used to be the most expensive wines produced in Bordeaux. These lusciously sweet wines, for some reason, after World War II, kind of fell out of favor. And really, it wasn't until the 1970s that they started to come back, and really not until the great 1983 vintage that you started to see a big demand for these wines once again. Chateau Yquem, one of the most prized wines, as I mentioned, from this region. It goes all the way back to our days with Thomas Jefferson, our third president of this country, when he visited the area in 1785 and ordered a few cases of this famous wine. This was one of the wines that was featured in that book, Billionaire's Vinegar, that Hardy Rodenstock sold some very old bottles of Chateau Yquem for big money, and they turned out all to be fakes. Well, I don't know if they were fake in terms of not Chateau Yquem. They just were never owned by our third president, Thomas Jefferson. So today's email, what I drank yesterday, we're going to go through the white wine from Chateau Yquem. We have 3 vintages of that. This is incredibly rare. It's a Semillon Sauvignon Blanc blend. All of the great Sauternes houses make a little bit of dry wine, a dry white. A lot of it just stays right there in Bordeaux. We're having the 2000, the 2006, and the 2007 vintage of this. If you can find it, it's over $250 a bottle. Wow. We do have the Estesudero in the store. If you'd like to try something from this region that's a little more reasonably priced, this wine is under $50, and it is exceptional. The dry white's the exact opposite blend that you find in Pessac, the most famous region for dry whites in Bordeaux. That's 80% Semillon and 20% Sauvignon Blanc. So next on to the Chateau Yquem, we have 14 vintages of Chateau Yquem that we'll be tasting, starting with the 2005 vintage, which is an outstanding vintage in Bordeaux overall. It hit the trifecta, great for sweet wines, red wines, and the dry whites. And then we're going all the way back to 1959. Check out what we have available in the store, and I'll be back Tuesday to really talk about how the wine showed tomorrow. All right, that's all we've got for you today. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.